Miss Metcalfe, isn't it? From the garage.
I hope that's your memory and not the way I look.
No, indeed.
Have you got a minute?
A minute, yes. What can I do for you?
Well, tomorrow night I'm bringing a couple of people in for a meal.
Mm-hmm.
Businessmen, actually, to clinch a service contract for the garage.
Good luck with it.
Thank you. Well, the point is, I know a business dinner for 3 isn't exactly a major event for you, but I really would appreciate it if you could take care of it. Yourself, you know, a little special attention.
Thank you very much, sir. Goodbye. Thank you. I see. So you want a little special attention for you and your friends tomorrow evening so that you can concentrate on business.
That's the idea.
Rely on me. It'll all go swimmingly, I assure you.
You don't mind?
Not at all. My pleasure. Until tomorrow evening, then.
Yeah.
Who is it?
It's me, Benny.
Oh, come on in, love.
Hello.
Hello. Sit yourself down.
You're late, aren't you?
A bit. I helped out in the restaurant.
Oh, because I knocked the door a bit earlier, but there was nobody in.
Oh. Why, what's the matter?
Oh, nothing. It's this statue.
You what?
Where it's a sort of a mermaid sitting on a rock.
Eh?
Oh, it's ever so nice. I mean, it's sort of white with bits of blue in and that. It costs a bit, but that don't matter none.
How do you mean exactly?
Well, I thought you might like it.
Me?
Yeah.
A mermaid?
You and Mr. Logan like a wedding present.
Oh,
Look,
Benny.
it's ever so nice. It's really pretty. I mean, I went all round the shop, but there was nothing
Benny,
else I could see that
there's
would...
been a change of plan. We're not getting married.
Why?
Well, lots of reasons, really. At one time, it might have been all right for us, but that was so long past it doesn't bear thinking about. That was the trouble, really, when he came back. We wanted everything to be just the same as it always was, for nothing to have changed.
He was a nice man, though, isn't he?
Oh, yes. He was a nice man. It was easy at first to persuade myself that it would have worked. But I was marrying him for all the wrong reasons. For something I'd always wanted. A house, a home, a place to call my own. But that was silly.
No, it wasn't.
What?
Well, it's not silly, is it, to want things of your own?
Maybe not. But I should have been thinking about him first. And I wasn't.
Yeah, well, look, Maeve, I told you it's all done, love. £80 cash in hand. Yeah. It'll go straight into your account. It won't even touch the sides. I'll bring the receipt round tonight. I know, stop panicking, Maeve. Look, love, anyway, what's happening to you down there? Yeah? Have they been to see you? And what do they say? Yeah, well, you don't go rushing it. I mean, you don't want to get out of there till you're fit and well. We got to get you back into good health, Maeve, you know. I mean, we don't want you going back in there now, do we? Got to get you fit and well, kid, right? Of course I want you home. Listen, love, I gotta go. There's someone just coming, this customer. I'll see you tonight without fail, all right? Bye, love. Bye.
How's it do, the horse?
Do you want to read the papers, then?
Oh, no.
Well, get a shufty at that.
What? Did it win, like?
Well, I told you it did, didn't I? They backed it. 5 to 4 odds on. We got 90 quid coming back.
Oh, that's good, isn't it?
Very tasty. I haven't picked it up yet, though.
Oh, that don't matter none.
Oh, it don't matter none to you, money bag, but it matters to me. I'm going round heading the dinner hour, right?
Oh, good. What be betting today, then?
You really got the bug, haven't you? It got a hold of you, Benny. We're not betting anything today. We're going to give it a rest.
Nothing.
Nothing? Well, there's no standout bet we can put that sort of money on. And in any case, we got to stick to our plan, right? We got to wait for the right one to come along, then we whip the wad on it, right?
Right. Well, what we betting tomorrow?
Oh, well, tomorrow, that's another day. Don't worry about tomorrow. I haven't even seen the paper for tomorrow. I don't know what runners or anything. I mean, have patience. That's the name of the game, Benjamin. Got it?
Right.
Hey, listen, just a minute. You know, I've been thinking, you know that Mr. Astley?
Oh, that's the bloke who used to collect the rent sometime, yeah?
That's him, yeah. Well, he's scarping, you know.
Is he?
Yeah, he's gone and left.
Oh.
So you know what that means?
No?
Well, it means we've got a spare room if you're interested.
Oh, no, I'm all right where I am.
Yeah, but it's a very nice room. It's only a couple of doors away from the bathroom. You couldn't do better.
No, well, you see, it's not worth me moving at the minute. You see, well, I've got a bit of a plan.
His drinks at the table over there, man.
Thank you, Mrs. Pollard.
Hello, Glenda. You look pretty ravishing. Is that a new dress?
It was a present.
Yeah, a coming home present.
From you? Really?
This is my husband, Kevin. He's been working away in Nottingham. He only got back last night.
So you're celebrating? Well, in theory, I'm not allowed to serve you. Members of the staff not permitted in the bar. Signed D. Hunter, commanding officer.
Well, I am off duty, Mrs. Pollard.
Well, rules are meant to be broken, especially by me. What do you have?
Well, I'll have a light ale and...
Slimline bitter lemon, please.
Right.
And would you care to join us, Mrs. Pollard?
Valerie, to the customers? Yes, thank you, I will. Are you, eating here?
Yes, I booked a table. So, could you add a bottle of champagne to the bill?
Last of the big-time spenders, eh?
Yeah, Diamond Jim in person. Easy come, easy go. You don't have a menu, do you, Valerie?
Not in here.
It'll be in the restaurant. You want me to get it?
Oh, you don't, then have you waiting on the other tables. What goes best with Moet and Chandon?
Pie and chips?
Well, there's some people leaving a table over there.
Oh, right.
Nice-looking boy. I bet you have to keep your eye on him.
Don't worry, I usually do.
Oh, I didn't mean anything. It's just that in my experience, when husbands start buying bottles of champagne, it's usually a prelude to, darling, I do hope you'll understand, but there was this little air hostess.
Yes, well, Kevin prefers to go by train.
Well, so yes, if you can. If you can get around here by 12:30 on Monday, we can do it for you. Okay? Thank you very much, sir.
Oh, yeah, is Benny about?
He's doing a job for me, Archie.
Oh, right, tell him I want to sit. Oh, by the way, your wife was on the phone.
Well, again? What does she want?
Which one of you, I suppose?
Well, where was I then?
I don't know where you were, mate. The phone was ringing its head off, so I answered it. She said she's going to ring you back.
Oh, I bet she will.
Yeah.
There you are, Sid.
No, thank you, Benny.
There you are. Here, come on, I want to see you. I've got the pellets and everything, so let's get down.
Hey, just a minute. Let's sort this little bit of business out, right? Well, the winnings. You know, we got 50 quid. Well, we put that on, didn't we? Yeah. Let's leave the 50 quid in there. 40 to split. There we are. 20 each. Okay.
What's all this, then? Don't tell me he's got you at the horses again.
And doing very well, thank you.
I'll bet you are. Load of old rubbish.
Well, you just saw me give him the money, didn't you?
Oh, I saw you give him the money, yes. Once in a blue moon, eh?
Nothing of the sort. Have we lost anything yet, Benny?
Oh, no.
What, not at all?
No.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Yeah. Well, I don't know with this gambling lark, mind you, but... Here, why can't I get a whack in this?
Listen, mate, we don't bet in 10p's. If you got some real money, you're in.
Yeah, we got a bungle.
Have you?
Yeah, that's a different league to you, though, eh?
Yeah, look, mate, there's thousands of you fellas sleeping on the embankment.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, try telling Billy Ross about that, because he's the one who's going to pay for the drinks, eh, Benny?
Yeah. What drinks?
A celebration. We're not going to let this go by, are we, without having a drink?
Here, now, just a minute. Don't get the lad into that. He don't drink.
He can have a tomato juice.
Oh?
I'll have a double. And you?
Yeah.
Archie? Come on, kid.
Hello? Benny in?
Oh, hello, Doris. No, he's gone.
Oh, I suppose if I hurry, I'll catch him.
Well, you might do if you fancy a drop of the old mother's ruin.
You what?
Well, he's gone down the pub, boozing.
Never.
I'm telling you.
Not Benny, he doesn't drink.
Well, that's as may be, but I wouldn't be surprised if he ain't got his L plates up by now.
What do you mean exactly?
Well, him and Sid Hooper, they've gone down the booze and celebrating. They've won a few quid on the horses.
Oh, he's not into that already, is he?
If you ask me, he's being led. Influenced.
Oh, you'd think he'd have more sense.
Yeah, well, let's face it, old lovey, he wasn't exactly at the head of the queue when they handed sense out, was he?
What?
Well, now, don't misunderstand me, Doris. I mean, I like the boy. He's a nice lad, but all this money's going to his head. It'll ruin him.
Oh, no, it won't. Too many people think too much about him to let that happen. Well, I suppose I'll be walking on my own.
I hear you've, called it off then, eh?
You what?
Well, you and your gentleman friend.
What if we have?
Well, nothing. I just think it's the best thing, that's all.
No.
Well, I mean, I know what I'm talking about, Doris. Like, we get set in our ways, don't we? I mean, I've been a bachelor all my life. And I see that it stays that way, too.
Well, that's your affair.
Yeah, well, I don't reckon much to it. It's overrated, I reckon.
What is?
Well, it's marriage, lark. I mean, take Sid Hooper, for instance. Look at him. His old woman's never off his back. Nag, nag, nag. Always on the phone from the hospital wanting something.
Well, I wouldn't call them a typical example.
No, you call it what you like, oh, love. All I'm saying is you made a wide choice. You can come and go as you please.
Well, that says maybe. Oh.
Oh, you walking through the village?
I am.
Oh, well, I'll walk you through.
No, thank you. I'd rather go on my own.
Oh, well, suit yourself.
I do, Archie Gibbs. I do.
I reckon somebody's had a narrow escape there.
Hey. Sure you won't have anything else?
No, thanks.
Something sweet, liqueur, Tia Maria Benedictine.
No. Honestly, you're really lashing out, aren't you? How did the bill come to us? Frightened to look.
Yeah, well, they did get a bit carried away. Still, not every night's a celebration, is it?
Is that all it is?
What do you mean, all? Bloke comes back to his smashing
Kevin,
wife.
I know you. I can almost read your mind.
Didn't know you read dirty books.
Something's worrying you.
I don't follow you, just because I've lashed out of...
Seem unhappy.
It's a funny way of showing it.
Will you tell me, please?
Yeah, well, all right. I suppose it is a bit of a final fling. After all, I'm one of the 3 million, ain't I? Tonight, we live it up a bit. Tomorrow, it's back to UB40 land.
What?
Social Security.
Yeah, but I mean, you will get a job, though, won't you?
Yeah, of course I will. Everybody needs a top-class decorator. Have paintbrush, will travel.
Seriously, Kevin?
Oh, I am being serious. Well, what happened to me in Nottingham? Broadened my experience. I did a lot of general building, electrical work, chippy and the lot. I don't just sit in the pub every evening. You saw the books I bought back. I can go over a house from top to bottom. Carpentry, plumbing, the complete works.
So what are you worried about?
I didn't say I was worried, you did.
Something happened in Nottingham, didn't it?
No, nothing happened. Look, Glenn, you're in the wrong job. You ought to be a private attorney or something like that.
Look, if you've got a problem, I want to know about it.
I haven't got a problem.
Well, if you won't tell me.
Then will you pack it in? There's no problems, no snags, no nothing. At least, nothing that 2,000 quid won't solve.
7:30?
Yeah, that's what Kath said.
Whatever for?
Well, they want to make an early start, apparently. They want to get those end shallies cleared out.
Oh, I thought they were leaving them for storage and that.
Yeah, well, they would have had the whole new block built, wouldn't they, if it hadn't been for the fire.
Oh, you know about that as well, do you?
Yeah, of course I do, I.
Oh, Mrs. Harvey told me about it today and told me to keep it quiet.
In that place? You've got to be joking, everybody knows. So you needn't bother. So.
Funny thing, Kath didn't mention the early start. I saw her just before I left.
Oh, well, she forgot. I said I was passing and I'd call in.
Not much, is it?
Hmm?
To show.
What do you mean?
This place. It's all I've got in the world.
Oh, it's very nice, Doris.
Seems worse now, somehow. Over the last few weeks, I thought I'd seen the last of it. Moving into a place of my own. But all that's changed now.
I did hear.
I believe I did the right thing. I still believe it.
That's all right then, isn't it?
I only wish it had never happened. That would have been best. I never used to give this place much thought. It did. It was just somewhere to come back to. Clean and tidy. That's about all you could say for it. Didn't seem to matter much. It's a terrible thing once you start having dreams. They mess up your life. It's got so's I can't walk through that door without feeling hopeless.
Come on, Doris, not that, surely.
Well, go on. You tell me. Just what have I got to look forward to?
What do you want to do business? Don't you? Good. I mean, if everybody in the whole world could always go to have a meet and sort everything out. No problem.
Malcolm, I've marked 1 or 2 wines on this list. Will you let me know how many bottles and half bottles of them we have by tomorrow afternoon, all right?
Yes, Mr. Bond.
I would love a very large brandy. Right.
On my account, please. How was everything?
Super. I was just going to have a quick drink and come and find you.
You need a drink to come and find me?
No, but I need a drink to get over them, don't I? No, it was absolutely marvellous. Thank you. You managed to make me feel as if I just floated down the Nile on a gilded barge, and they were terribly impressed. Even old Shark's teeth.
Well, the chap with the blue suit? Yes, from what I could hear, he was rather a bore, wasn't he? Still, the crucial thing is, how did business go?
Signed, sealed, and delivered.
You know, I rather admired you for the way you handled those chaps. All no-nonsense stuff straight from the shoulder.
How do you know that? You couldn't have heard all that much of what went on.
Waiters always hear more than people realize. Not as much as hairdressers, but enough.
I'll remember that.
Besides, one of them just said, no nonsense, straight from the shoulder.
Did he really? And what did the other one say?
The one in the blue suit? Nothing to do with business. I'd rather not repeat it.
I doubt if there's anything I haven't heard already, working in a garage.
You're mechanically minded?
Not at all. Administration and organization, they're my strong points.
And man management?
It's a man's world, so I play men's rules. I prefer it that way.
Isn't it ironic how the feminine women of this world are the ones who enjoy playing men's rules, while the battle axes want all of woman's privileges? You know, without either hesitation or false modesty, you and I have something in common.
What?
We're both good at our work and enjoy doing it.
Yeah. I'll drink to that.
What I can't understand is why you're being held responsible. You were working for Phillips.
I wish I had been. No, I set up on my own. I had these cards printed giving the address of the place I was staying in Nottingham. That was mistake number 1. Oh, no, thanks, I'll be doing it. Then I took on these 3 cowboys. That was errors 2, 3, and 4 all rolled into one. I was out looking for materials one day. Next thing I know, Harrison, that's the bloke I had the contract with, is on the phone. Seems that one of these so-called workmen, Dixie he called himself, sawed through a pipe. 2 ceilings down, flooded the wire in, the place was a complete shambles. I reckon 2,000's a conservative estimate.
What about this Dixie? Hasn't he got any money?
Never got the chance to ask him, did I? He legged it. Anyway, even if I did find him, it wouldn't make any difference. It was my contract.
Doesn't seem fair.
Yeah, well, you try telling that to Harrison. He's one of these blokes that owns dozens of old properties. Has them tarted up, makes a bomb. So, when he started ranting on about his lawyers, that's when I packed my bag and caught the next train.
Still be after you, though, won't he?
He's got to find me first.
£2,000. Seems like a fortune.
Yeah, well, I can always end up in Nick.